Peace, everyone's. Peace, everyone's. Good morning to you. My name is Emil Burgess, if you don't know, aka Infinite A Phenomenon 13, aka Uniquely United with Everybody through Earth's Ascension. Before I start, can we get a woo sigh? Inhaling life and all its love and exhaling all the fear and disappointment and doubts that we have inside. Yesterday I talked to y'all about was really geared towards the men, but today I would kind of like talk about the sexual nature of us and watching who you lay down with. And this is for everybody. So my topic today is watch who you lay with and who you keep around you. Not only from a sexual standpoint, but from an everyday standpoint. Um, People do things sometimes out of many a varied reasons, varied reasons, guilt, loneliness, depression, even sometimes happiness and success. Like sometimes success can be just as bad as failures, and so we have to watch and pay attention to who we sleep with, who we keep around us. People are energy vampires. We I really don't too much go into what people believe in, what you believe in, spirituality, so to speak. I do it somewhat, but not really in depth. But I'll say this is that or I feel we are spirits having a human existence. So I say that you have to understand that people are knowledgeable of energy, and people will zap your energy, giving your sexual strength away to each and every person not nailed down, can take away from your own power. So you must learn, I must learn, we must learn together that watching who we have as our friends, watching who we lay down with is so important. Learning to love yourself is something that I've grown to understand and still understanding throughout my life's journey. And I believe you me, I've been with a handful of females, and I've given away my sexual energy to people, whether they deserve it, you feel like they deserve it or not at the end. And everything is a learning curve, whether you are to marry that person or y'all break up after 6 months, a year, years, or whatever the case may be. Everything's a learning curve in itself. But some things can be avoided. I'll give you an example where I dealt with a woman, and uh, we dealt with each other for a little bit of time, and she, got pregnant, what have you. But come to find out, her parents wasn't too keen on black relationships. Come to find out, she really wasn't down for me like it appeared she was down for me or wanted to be down for me. And through that situation, she had a miscarriage, quote unquote, and it really kind of hit me a little hard because of the fact that sometimes it could be a woman or it could be a man. When a woman may decide, I'm down for this person, or I love this person, I want to be with this person, or it could be a guy saying, I'm down for this girl, I want to be with this girl, and you don't get that reciprocation, it zaps you a little bit. It could put you in a depressive state if you're not aware of your surroundings and who you are and the love that you hold inside just for yourself. So it's very much important. Sometimes I hear on Facebook or on other sites where people talk about, the time of the year and I need me a man or I need me a girl, or, it's time for me to get some of that, whoop de whoop whoop, what have you. But at the same time, that energy that you're giving off for somebody else or to somebody else could be used for you to get through your struggles or to maintain focus when you're having success and not get too big and not get too small with your obtained success. So knowing yourself, knowing thyself, loving thyself unconditionally, understanding that some people out here in the world will see the light that shines from you and want to take some of that energy for themselves. And it's okay to love all people, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you must ground yourself, through meditation, through prayer, through the things that we eat, to make sure that you're full of enough love that if you do get in a situation where you fall for maybe quote unquote the wrong person, you have the strength and the energy to see yourself through it, where you don't fall down, where you don't become depressed like nobody loves me, you know. So that's something that I've grown to understand. Yeah, it hurt me when we lost the baby. Yeah, it hurt me that you know she basically went on about her life. But at the same time, I love me enough to know that it's really not my fault. Sometimes people see your light and they gravitate towards it. But you gotta ground yourself and make sure that you love yourself enough to know that regardless of what happens, that you're gonna still make it, still see it through. And this goes on too with friends. Having friends. I had some male friends that I was dealing with, in the wilderness of Virginia, and even though we had some good times, making music and doing what men do, partying, dealing with females, etc. But they decided to become a deterrent in the sense of they were complacent with their own dreams and their own goals, and they wanted to, do the same circle, not go nowhere. And I see myself going somewhere in life, and not that they're bad people, but sometimes people don't know exactly what they want in life, or are afraid to push forward because of whatever reason they have going on in their lives. And sometimes you have to come to a realization that certain people are not for you. You know, you always hear the saying, there's seasons that people come around, and some people around for longevity and knowing the difference. And being 37 and being from somebody who's been through the streets, running around, going to college and trade school, raising my kids, what I'm saying, to be a better people. I understand that people come around for a season and stuff like that, but sometimes you can save yourself some heartache and pain by not even getting involved in situations like that. But if you do, and we're human, and like I said, people are people. You gotta love them for their good side. You gotta love them for their faults. But at the same time, love yourself enough to know when it's time to move on. You know what I'm saying? Love yourself enough to know when you know that you can't be everybody's keeper and you can't help everyone. Everybody doesn't want to be helped. Some people want to stay where they at, and that's okay in life. But know where you want to go and what you want to do, and the focus and drive that you have in your life to make a better place for you and your family. And I think that is so important, especially in my life today, by doing my videos and motivating, by doing my mastermind group, trying to create this mastermind group so I can start this corporation, and getting some of these inventions put out into the public. So, I come to y'all today with pieces and loves, and remember that, you always have to love yourself. There's many avenues and ways that you can love yourself without having to extend yourself sexually or extend yourself physically with people who could be energy drainers, or people who just don't have their best interests at heart. So remember, love thyself, know thyself, and keep sign all that bull crap that we put out into the world, or people bring into our world. All right. So it's your man Amiel Burgess, Infinite A Phenomenon 13, coming back at y'all again. Peace and blessings.